Yeah, I've been getting up and going back to sleep about four times since this morning. And I got up at like 5:30. So I got up at like 5:30, went back to sleep, got up at 7, went back to sleep, woke up at 10 or something. You were on the socials, then went back to sleep and woke up at 11. It's just been an experience. But I've just had breakfast and I guess I can afford to do that when your assignment's like 90 and 95% done. So when I'm done breakfast, I'm just going to continue working on that. And because there's nothing, special or recordable happening today, I'm just going to merge today and tomorrow because tomorrow I'm going for my vaccine. But just an update on my piercing. It doesn't hurt when I touch it here. There's some swelling, but it doesn't hurt. At the back, there's a little bit of a burn sometimes when I like clean it. And when there's pressure on it, like when the earring moves sometimes for whatever reason, when the earring moves, it moves. But aside from that, I've been doing salt water. I did a salt water soak last night, which was helpful because it seems to work a lot better than just the saline. So I use the saline solution in the morning, and then I do the sea salt soak in the night. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. It's been officially 8 days. How you count this? From Friday to Friday is 8 days. Today is Saturday, so 9 days. It's been 9 days since I've had a helix piercing, and so there's 5 more weeks of cleaning that I have to do. So I have to keep doing this routine that I've developed. Sorry, for 6 weeks. And then after the 6 weeks, it'll just continue to heal. I don't need to clean it regularly. It'll just do its thing. And I think this will take me into the beginning of February for the 6 weeks. So yeah, this is what it looks like when you just finish 2 assignments and you send them off to your PhD flatmate to have a look. You see how my hair look? Anyway, I'm happy it's over, and I'll be even more happy if I get to submit both of them on the 3rd because, well, one is due on the 4th, one is due on the 6th. But I'm gonna really care. You just want to get them out of the way by the 3rd. Look at this weather. Look at it. You see a little piece of blue up there? That's probably the most sky I've seen for the last 2 weeks, with the exception of New Year's Day. Yeah, New Year's. Oh my. This is not how my hair looks in the mirror. But I'm not turning back. New Year's Day was probably the brightest day I've seen in like 2 weeks. And I didn't go out that day because I didn't need to. So I just stayed indoors, and now I'm on my way to get my booster. So I have to go into Brighton to get that done, and I'm going to record as much of the experience as I possibly can. I'm hoping for a pretty seamless experience because at least online NHS appears very efficient. So yeah. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Here's our train. You almost never see me get into the train, so I'm just gonna do that now. That's kind of gross. And this is a beautiful Brighton train station. This is what I saw when I first got here. I don't think they're all designed like this, but I think it's really nice looking. So there it is, the COVID-19 vaccination center by the NHS. I thought it would have been harder to find, but they seem to have taken up a whole section of the building for vaccination. So I'm like half an hour early. So I guess I'll just look around. So this is one of the entrances to Churchill Square Mall, but I guess what time does it open on a Sunday? Oh, 11 a.m. So I have nowhere to go in the meantime, just wait. But this is like the high street. There's a Costa, there's a Marks and Spencer's on the right after Curry's PCW. I must say though, well, they always smell like onions, and I feel like it has something to do with this place right here. It always smells like onions. I wonder if they cook with anything else but onions. Anyway, that's the big M&S over there. Oh, the bus just passed it. There's Marks and Spencer's, but I'm not sure if they're open either. So I guess I'm just gonna have to chill, just wait and chill. I'm listening to some Linkin Park right now. So actually, let me see if I can get in earlier. Let me see. So friendly. So I have to go this way. I'm not sure what see, this is what it looks like. So far so good, so organized. I didn't have to wait, so I don't know if that's organization. We'll see. Oops. Hi. Is join this line? Yeah. Okay, thank you. So here are my list of questions. Turns out that it's not that. I need to tell you why it is I have to explain that I'm getting a booster. I'll do that after. So I just got done with my booster. There was a sign in there that said very clearly not to photograph or record, so I did not photograph or record, but it was a process. Because I was not I was not vaccinated with my first and second dose in the UK. That complicated things a little bit, and then on top of that, it's a case where they and on top of that, it's a case where on my vaccination card it doesn't actually say AstraZeneca, it says Kama some. So AstraZeneca outside of the UK doesn't seem to be easily recognized or readily recognizable, and then the fact that it's called by another name did not help the situation. So I was there for longer than the regular to get the vaccination done. They still gave it to me considering the complication, but I got it done. But I have to go to NHS website, book an appointment to go in, show them my vaccination card, because so that they can transfer the information. And at least in the UK, I would have been recorded for having my second dose of the vaccine as well as the third dose. So just in case I didn't mention before, my booster is Pfizer. And this one this injection you're hotter than the rest, because the other people, as we know, I got some thick arms. The other people, they dug me in the fleshy part of my arm. Not too fleshy because it wasn't far down at any point, but this one you find the muscle. And he was very nice though. He massaged the area a little bit, tried to get it to relax. And then he digged me and it hurt. I didn't make a noise or cry or anything, but it was not soft, but he was very nice. So this was a quick trip to Brighton, quickest that I've ever done. So I'm heading back to campus now and see what Josh has to say about my assignments, make any changes, and upload tomorrow. Back at the train station. I think the next train leaves in 7 minutes. So I'm gonna double check. I was about to leave right now, and this is one of the few times I go back from Wednesday I came back on platform 8. I'm telling you, the way my hair looks in the reflections I pass, and even in my mirror, it don't look nothing like this. It's not cute. So remember I told you that a couple of videos back. I feel so cool saying, a couple of videos back, because I think I've recorded like 10 by now, or published about 10 by now. So the Bush Hill train station, which is the one by my cousin in Enfield, I was saying that train station looks like the one in Falmer. So I'm going to insert the videos of Bush Hill, the video of Bush Hill now and the video of Falmer Station, and tell me, I think they look the same, but I guess it's not uncommon for train stations to resemble one another. They all usually have some slight difference. I haven't even looked at them side by side yet, but these two look pretty similar. Campus is like a ghost town. Most of the time people on campus at the daytime, and I'm one of them. Is that the turtle? Are those two turtles? Should I go look at them? I'm gonna go look at them. These are turtles. Look, this don't look like a turtle to you? This has to be a turtle. And there's one over there. I feel like those turtles remind me of a movie. A movie where the turtles were stones, or something was stone, and they became alive. Y'all saw the turtles, you know the movie. I just can't remember the movie, but I can see maybe it wasn't even turtles that were stones. Something was stone. Dang! Oh gosh, it's so vivid-ish. I just don't remember the movie. So I'm back in my room now. I feel sleepy, but I don't know if it's the vaccine because I only got it like half an hour ago. I don't think it's already coming off. Kind of cheap tape I need to just use. Anyway, this is the proof of it. This is all the proof I have. They didn't write on the card because they don't know nothing about our yellow card. And yeah, so I feel sleepy, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's the vaccine. I think it's because I've gotten up earlier than usual, at least earlier than I usually do for the past 7 days, maybe 10 days, maybe 10 days. I'm gonna cook today. Today I have some chicken breast fillets. I think that's what they're called. I'm looking at it. I'm gonna look at it now and see what it says. Chicken breast mini fillets. Now, I have been averted to chicken breast for a while because I find them to be incredibly dry. But these bad boys, I bought them for a reason. I can't remember what dish I was preparing. But I bought them, and they were, when I cooked them, and they were cooking for longer than the recommended 8 minutes old. See, now I see the body coming in. For the recommended 4 minutes on each side or whatever. And they're small, so I imagine that time would be cut in half. And they were just so moist. So I'm now going to try, I'm not going to try, I'm going to prepare them as a dish unto themselves. I'm going to have garlic and baby corn chicken breast with just plain basmati rice, or maybe not plain, we'll see what happens. But basmati rice has a good flavor by itself, and vegetables. So that'll be lunch for hopefully 3 days, because my soup lasted 4 days and I don't really want food to last for 4 days. 3 max. I forgot to give an update on my ear piercing. It's still swollen. But not really, if you hit it, it hurts, but I think it's healing pretty well. Considering that it's only 11 days after I got it pierced. I had Josh take a look at it because I can see the front. The front looks fine. But I had him look at the back. So he said at the back looks fine, looks a little swollen. Surprise, surprise. But there's nothing that looks different from my other ear at the back, aside from the fact that it's a little swollen. At the front, it looks fine. So I guess I'm keeping it well. So in a couple of days, I'll be at 2 weeks pierced and 4 weeks left of cleaning. We have the basmati rice that's almost dry. We have my chicken breasts, just cool. They look pale, but they'll gain color. These are gain color, so these will come along. And then we have our roasted eggplant and zucchini in here, roasting beautifully. Yeah, that's what I'm making. So I'm standing in darkness. Why, you may ask? Because there's a power outage. Yeah, there's no power. And yeah, Yeah, so we're just about to find out how dependent the systems here in the UK are on electricity, because I need to wash up and stuff, so I'm going to see if water depends on it. The internet, if they're going to communicate to us what's happening. And, oh yeah, yes Lord, water very much depends on power here. Oh no. Oh no. So, these are not the times. I guess I have to say that on the bright side, back home, the system is designed in a way, at least for a little while, the power is off, the whole world doesn't stop working. I don't even know if my door can open because it's, you need a swipe card, and I think that requires electricity. Well, I'll keep you posted. I'm still trying to, my food is finished from what I can see. So I'm just gonna eat. What else you can do? Everybody's downstairs, like freaking out. You can tell who accustomed to outage. In Antigua, I'm trained for this. I'm trained. My data is almost off, so I don't know if that means that the whole UK is off or a whole section of the island is off. But I'm not connected to a soul right now. While we're going through this, I have to say my food slap, especially these roasted eggplants. Lord. Just quickly, because I know you can't see me, but the residents reached out to the reception, and reception don't know when power going to be back on, so people losing their minds. And the locks for the rooms work, so I guess they work independent of the general electrical system here. So I just had myself a little glass of wine. I have my little tablet, and I'm going to play a little game that I've been meaning to play for weeks, months now. So yeah. So I'll when current come back, Jack. Okay, one more thing for real. So you see like how power is off, water is off. I think, well, Wi-Fi is definitely off. Data is off too. So power was off for about 4 hours. As you can see, we're back to civilization. So I don't even know what time it came off. Maybe around 4. So I guess it came back on at around 8. That's not right. Minutes to 9. So it was over 4 hours, not quite 5 hours. And I just finished submitting my assignment, which thankfully I had been working on for a while, so I didn't really I wasn't really put out. I'm still submitting it early. Anyway, that's it for today. It wasn't supposed to be this eventful, but it turned out it was. Oh, one more thing about the outage is it was just on campus. It wasn't the whole of the UK. It wasn't the whole of Brighton. It wasn't even the neighboring university or areas. It was just the campus. So they got that figured out. Anyway, until next time, see ya.